guys, I'm Hanleigh Bradley and I'm really excited because today is the very first time that I'm on Instagram TV. Every single week I'm going to be uploading a brand new video for you, so make sure you're following my profile so you never miss it. I'm going to be reading excerpts during this time. Sometimes it'll be something old, like Broken Rules. Other times it'll be something new, like All Mine. And other times when you're really, really lucky, it will be something that hasn't been released yet, like 𝚑𝚑 Ａ Ｃoiｎ. As well as that, I'm going to be hosting some giveaways. There will be free ebooks, free signed paperbacks, free swag. You name it, I've got it and I'm willing to share. Today, I have a giveaway running for you on my profile. All you have to do, every single person who watches this video can get a free ebook. All you have to do is pop onto my profile, click my link tree and find the tab that says get your first book free. Click it. That's literally it. That is job done. You have a free ebook as soon as you click that link. Job done. Amazing. As well as that, I'm hoping that every week you guys will DM me, send me a message, say hello, introduce yourselves, and ask me your questions. Ask me what you want to know and set me a challenge. It might be something to do with reading, it might be something you want me to read, it might be something you want me to write, it might be something weird you want me to do, I don't know, like eating something that's gross. It might be that you want me to do a dance or sing a song. If I can do it, I'll do it. I'm game for a challenge, it'll be fun. As long as there's no bugs, I'm pretty much in for it. Anyway, DM me with your challenges, DM me with your questions, DM me if you just want me to give you a shout out next week. Like, seriously, just send me a DM. I want to hear from you. So, today I want to shout out to my lovely alpha readers. These ladies help me by reading literally as I write. I send them a chapter as soon as it's written and they tell me what they think. There's 3 of them. They are amazing. They're incredible. They're literally incredible. So their names are Isabel and Jackie and Paula. Thank you, ladies, you're lovely, thank you. So, I'm going to read you something now. Today I want to read you a little bit from 𝚑𝚑 Ａ Coiņ. Now, 𝚑𝚑 Ａ Coiņ comes out in November. It's currently available for pre-order. So if you enjoy the excerpt I'm about to give you, then pop over to my profile and in that link tree I mentioned, there's also a pre-order link for 𝚑𝚑  A Coiņ. This book is a bit different to everything else I've written. It's a mafia book. It's about organised crime, and that's all stuff I have no knowledge about, so I've had to do a lot of research. It's funny, actually, I had to Google, like, the name of a gun. I was like, I don't know any guns. There's a funny story with that, actually. When I was a kid, when my sister was born, Sinead, her dad just was like, he bought us toy guns, me and my brother, he bought us both a toy gun, cowboy and Indian guns, you know, and my reaction was awful. Like, I basically looked at him and said, I don't like guns, I'm not allowed to play with guns, you do know I'm a girl, right? I was so precocious and such a brat, but like, I genuinely wasn't allowed to play with guns. My dad is quite anti-gun, and I'm from the UK, like, we don't play with guns as, well, I didn't anyway. And so that's how I was. I was only 6. I'd like to explain I was only 6. Right, I'm going to read you some, and hopefully you'll like it, and if you do like it, you'll hit pre-order. A couple of hours later, I'm no closer to finding my sister. It's not just the fact that she's missing that's bothering me, though, or the fact that she's not pressed the panic button. The thing that has me most concerned is that we've still not received a ransom demand. Don't think it. Jack mutters from where he sat opposite me at the breakfast bar, drinking a cup of tea. The house is quieter now, most of the guys having been sent off on various errands, mostly just so that I can have a second's peace to get my thoughts to write my thoughts. I glance up at my uncle, opening my mouth to tell him to mind his own business. I want to lose my temper with someone, and he's right here. I want to tell him that he has no fucking idea what I'm thinking. The clear and precise logic that has gotten me through the last few hours is now gone. And my temper is definitely frayed. You're thinking that if she's not pressed the panic button by now, he begins. That's not what I'm thinking at all, I retort angrily. You're also thinking that if we haven't received a ransom yet, he says it so matter-of-factly, far easier than I'd be able to. What do you mean? Todd asks. Glancing across the room to where he had until a moment ago been pacing back and forth, I grimace. Jack is just talking shit, I say, lying as easily as I always do. It means nothing. He's reading into stuff without any fucking evidence. Like you're not doing the same bloody thing, Jack says testily. Good job, you're my uncle, I say, holding his eye for longer than he'd like. As family, Uncle Jack has always gotten away with more than any of my other subordinates. But that doesn't mean he can be disrespectful. He bows his head slightly, his tone immediately changing. Sorry, boss. It doesn't matter how long I've had the job, I still hate that word. Like I'm some big bad mob boss out for blood. I shake my head. The last thing I want is to argue with Jack. I like the fact he calls me out on my crap. It's not something I want to discourage. I just don't want to deal with the real possibility that my sister might be dead. I reach over the breakfast bar and pat his elbow before pointedly looking at Todd, giving him the silent message that I don't know how much we should be telling Emily's husband. His eyes soften with new understanding. He forgets that I have a soft heart sometimes. They all do. They've seen me kill people, so I guess it's understandable. Sighing, I decide to bite the bullet. I take a breath before turning to Todd. Remember how I told you about the panic button? I don't know why I'm asking such an obvious question. He's not stupid. Although in fairness, I don't actually know that. I know next to nothing about him except that his name is Todd. He nods his head, his impatience showing on his face. The fear is that if she hasn't pressed it yet, that either she's somewhere where the GPS won't get a signal, or they've taken it from her. Okay, he replies. Those options don't sound great, but they're not dreadful. The other option is that she's already dead. I say bluntly, and his eyes all but pop out of their sockets. What? He splutters. Deliver good news leisurely and bad news hurriedly. That's what my mum always said. She said it was akin to pulling off a plaster and giving a kiss. You don't peel off a plaster teasingly any more than you'd ever rush a kiss. That's the fear, I say. It doesn't make it any more or less likely than it was 2 hours ago. His expression tells me he would have preferred I told him 2 hours ago. We should call the police. They won't be able to do anything that we're not already doing, I tell him. In fact, there are things I can do that they can't. Like what? He demands, heatedly slamming his fist on the breakfast bar. Illegal things? Hacking, paying for information, hitting people for information, murder if necessary. I say it all as if I do those sort of things every day. Which of course I don't. I mean, I deal in illegal arms. And I've occasionally gotten into the drug trade. And okay, yes, I've killed a few people over the years, but I'm not really sure how I'd like to finish that thought. I'm not a monster, a bad person. I don't like the look in his eyes. He's judging me, and usually that wouldn't bother me, but strangely, I really don't want my sister's husband to hate me. Off point much? Jack barks irritably. More important than all of that is the fact that we've still not had a ransom. So, Todd asks, his eyes still on me. I don't want to tell him. I don't want to say the words. It's highly likely, I grit my teeth, that whoever took Emily mistook her for me. And he's glaring at me. If he hates me now, it will be twice as bad in a second. If that's the case, they most likely won't be after money, I tell him. It'll be revenge. You're saying they're going to kill her. I'm saying that it's highly probable that she may already be dead. I say, my voice catching. Or being tortured to within an inch of her life. I finish in my head. However, Jack chimes in. In what can only be described as false bravado, the fact that we've not received a bragging photo of Emily's corpse is very reassuring. What the fuck? Todd practically shouts at the same time that I lunge for my Uncle Jack. I mean, he's right. But did he really have to say it like that? What the hell is wrong with you people? Todd is now on a full-on rant, and I don't have the energy to try and calm him down. I'm pleased for the distraction when my phone chimes and I see a message from Jack telling me he's on his way. There we go, guys. That's a little bit, just a tiny little bit of 𝚑𝚑 Ａ Ｃoiｎ, which will be live on November 24th. In the meantime, you can pick up a pre-order. It's currently $1.99. That's it for today. Just a quick reminder, make sure you are following my profile so you don't miss next week's video. And make sure you DM me with your questions and your challenges or for your shout outs. And don't forget to head on to my Linktree to pick up your freebie. And if you want it, to pre-order 𝚑𝚑 Ａ Ｃoiｎ. Bye guys!